So we should be live. Uh, Hello to everyone. I would like to introduce uh, our new channel, Double Edge, which is a project what I'm just running with my really good friend. We have been trading for a few years, so we decided to share our trades in crypto, mainly on BTC and some hot coins. So feel free to get us some like and feedback on this account. We are just starting a few weeks ago, so not so many content here right now, but we're trying to be consistent and update every important moment in crypto or TradFi or whatever is really hot. So this is first thing what I want to share with you guys, and the second thing was or what I want to talk with us is just a quick brief on my Bitcoin trade. I opened the position here on 22nd October. Uh, it was a really decent trade a few hours ago. Right now it's not the best, but I'm still in position. I think so that we could squeeze higher over the weekend because the last two weekends were green, as you can see on Velo chart. If you switch on the last 2 weeks, you can see that Saturday and Sunday are green, and maybe even Monday, and the rest of the week is red. So I'm hoping for this squeeze over the weekend, and I will tell you why. So if we jump into the simple price action, I can just quickly uh, recap of what I did and what I opened on the last days. You can see that on 21st October we made this poor lows when we just swept or took a few days ago. This was the first sign when I was really more curious about the Bitcoin, because the price action was sideways, nothing really happened, and suddenly we just took this crazy wick and closed like this pin bar, which is always good sign, first good sign. And then price action slowly grind higher and retrace. I was opening trade, I think so, on this retest, and then immediately I went into the drawdown, which is not the best sign. But this kind of price action pattern is really one of my favorites. So I wanted the trade give more room. So in this point I was like, it's close to the stop loss. So right now either we bounce and start move higher, or I'm out of the trade. But this is intra-week setup, so I will give it a chance. So I will give it a shot. And as you can see, then when Asia start session, just swapping sideways, touch the resistance. I wasn't taking profit because I was like, this is like, yeah, this is first test. Always the first test is the strongest, so there will be some pullback, but it's intraweek setup. I'm not risking 10% per trade, so yeah, it's fine. Then we pull back into the structure, which is good because when you have just this, it's always retrace because you have this compression. Everyone is sitting in easy long, which is always then swept by some liquidation, and every stop is out of the system. So then just price mean revert and go back in your room, but without you, as usual. So yeah, and the second test of the resistance was today. I was mentioning this on Twitter that this second test is much more stronger, I think so, because here we just touch and immediately retrace. Now we are more tasting this resistance. It's like many, many, many testing moves, 1 week into the liquidity ask and immediately retrace. And now we are just hovering in the upper quarter of the range, which is nothing significant. When you are in this position, you, as I said, you are not risking your whole account. So yeah, you can trail stops right now like this, or you can just trail here or maybe here. But for me, it's like make it or stop loss, nothing between. So we can move into the more order flows. Firstly, I would like to talk about the spot. Here you can see open interest, it's aggregated open interest. This is simple trend line, which is supporting my idea from the Asia starting swap session. Here is my open, I think so. This is my stop loss, and this was my first target. This is the fake out from the 21st October. And very easily you can see the fake out a few days ago was caused because this huge amount of leverage was entering the system. When price is going up hand in hand with open interest, it means that longs are more directional, so they are more aggressive. As you can see, this huge grow open interest is really significant. So when you are in the long position and in you spotting something like this with huge asks, you can see this is a really big overlay in asks and spot order books. It's usually sign of get out from the longs or start looking for shorts, in my opinion. So I was mentioning this trade also. I was in long, but my long was from, I think so, 104.5. I was closing here because trailing stop. Yeah, this I was waiting for bounce from this SR level, but as you can see, we break through and go lower. So this was one of my good trades this year. I was mentioning this trade on timeline, so you can jump and check it. But right now, back into the intra-week trades, what is still on the table. So yeah, this amount of leverage was really unhealthy, and this amount of leverage is slow grinding higher, which means that it's nothing significant. It's just slow grind. Yeah, maybe more longs right now because funding rates are also, but I think so there are a lot of shorts speculating on this or this on this over under pattern, shorting this again. But yeah, I think so this trade is still on the table before the weekend. The order book depth was heavily skewed here, as you can see this overlay. So but right now is asks are pulling or pulled and start appearing the bits slowly. So here will be important on price action structure hold these levels, because if we'll not spot step into this trade or maybe even more directional longs, it will be really tough to break this resistance, and hoping for some overshooting at least for 113.14 ish. It's possible here targeting. So from the order book or spot, good sign. Bits are appearing not so big, but it's good that ask are pulled, or this is depth like 2.5%, because we are on low time frames. It makes sense. This is volume by side. Some big volume into the top. There are some selling now, or even flat. When you jump into the Velo, the same picture, open interest rising, price rising, so maybe even some shorts opening here. You can see as we hit the asks, price immediately retrace back. And what is good is this CVDs. The white line is spot, the red one is perp. So the white one spot CVD is leading. It's above the perp, which is always good sign. So I would like to see a reaction here, because if we lose this level, I think so it's really possible we will continue lower. I think so. Back into this region, 105 or 104. It's possible, or maybe even lower. So this is really important for me. I will watch closely this region. I will set up some alerts for this. And yeah, this is maybe everything what I want to talk with you. So I'm staying in the position. I'm hoping for some overshoot over the weekend, because the last 2 weekends were green. And spot is leading. The price action is still good. Of course, we retrace. This is over under setup. In this region, many shorts will step, or spot will sol, but I think so this intraweek setup will get more chances. So this is everything. As I said, everything what we are mentioned, or what we are talking or sharing, is on our Twitter page, Double Edge, with me and my bro, so you can jump in. And I hope, guys, you enjoy this first video. I know this first video is not so good, because it's my first time, so I hope you will be good after this shit. And have a good weekend. See ya later. Bye bye.